Hey guys, this is a new knife from Kizer, fixed blade, called the Quartz. It's designed by a guy by the name of Cornel out of Hungary, and it is a rugged little knife. Before I get into it, a couple of things unique about it. It comes with several mounting methods. It comes with a little mini tech lock, and then it comes with this little clip as well. And I think it comes with some paracord. I have to look back in the box. But a nice sheath, and like all of Kizer's new knives that I've seen lately, it has this little adjustment tension pivot here if you want to adjust how tight it is in the kydex. But this little guy is a tanto, kind of a sweeping drop tanto, compound grind. This little knife is a rugged, hard use, get it done kind of knife. It's in AEBL steel, and it's definitely a heavy duty blade. It works for EDC, but it is much more capable than what I can put through it in the city. Just a stealthy black blade with this deep dark coating on it. Really aggressive G10 grip. When I say aggressive, it's flat handles with chamfered edges and a lanyard hole here. Of course, full tank construction of AEBL steel. Nice little sharpening choil that's kind of been cut out. I like the way they've done that. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of cut at a little 90-degree angle there. So it gives you plenty of sharpenings. Again, a nice broader tip, a little bit thinner main grind, but it is a flat, probably a 3/4 flat, comes up to about a full flat there. You've got a nice swedge, and you've got three really well-pronounced jimps. This thing stays in your hand. It's really engineered to just beat the heck out of it knife from what I've read about it, and I have been beating the heck out of it because it's almost unbreakable with its full tang construction. The reverse grip on this knife is perfect. It's actually almost feels like it's made for a reverse grip. However, you've got this blade guard here that's angled, and it just fits in your hand very well. It's more of a pokey, stabby, feather sticking, cut and brush than it is a finesse slicer, because it is a little bit thicker grind. Now that doesn't mean that it's not slicey. Do a little cutting with it. Very slicey, but not as slicey as like a mini harpoon. But where it shines is its pokiness, and on thicker materials like cardboard. This thing has got just a gaping piercer. I mean, it pierces very well with that tanto, but it will work through cardboard like nobody's business. Granted, that's not what it's designed to do. It's designed for more of a beater, but it will, like I say, it will cut. It has cut a lot. I have not put it under a stone yet. I have stropped it. It seems to strop back very well. And I don't know if that's because of the AEBL or how it's done, but just a very nice surprise of a knife. I don't know much about Cornel, the designer, but I know that the design is very unique. To me, it doesn't look like anything I've seen before, and it is just a beefy little specimen. Kizer surprised me with the Drop Bear Fix 7, that's such a large fixed blade knife that they came out with. And then they came out before that with the Polaris, which my particular specimen was a chisel grind. And Kizer's been great about sending me stuff like this knife to check out and share with you guys and just give you my honest thoughts, right? So for an EDC knife, it is a little bit on the bigger side. And when I say bigger, not in length, but in bulk and mass. And we'll get some dimensions here in a second. The grip is very pleasing because to me it feels like a tool. It's not the most ergonomic grip, like not contoured scales, things like that, but it just works. It's got this aggressive jimping and it's designed to stay in your hand. You can tell that this knife is designed to stay in your hand, both with that jimping up front, with the way that it's just designed. It's done very, very well. You got a little bit of branding. You've got Kizer on the one side. You've got the name Quartz. And then I guess this is Cornel's maker's mark. It looks like a little chicken bone head. Pretty cool. And AEBL for the steel. No displacement between the G10 scales and the tang. They're done very, very well. The little blade guard here, or your choil, is also at this little 90-degree angle like the sharpening choil. So stylistically, those are identical. Kind of cool. And just a neat knife. Give you a couple of quick size comparisons. It's going to be about Benchmade bug out size overall. And if we're going to look at that up against a couple of other Kizers, you've got the Big Lighter Fix that's altogether a more ergonomical, thinner, lighter use knife, where this is more of a heavy use or harder use knife. And then you've got something like your Mini Harpoon, Maverick Customs collaboration, that's going to be a little bit smaller. So it's kind of right between the size of the Mini Harpoon and the Big Lighter Fix. So let's get a tape measure and see what that translates into. So it's 7 1/8 inches overall with a 3 1/4 inch blade, with a 3 1/8 inch cutting area. Your handle is 4 inches. Your grip is right inside, right around 3 3/4 to right here. So from right here to right here, it's 3 3/4 inches. My hand's about 3 1/2. Where this knife really is going to show its, I think its flex, is in the girth. So the blade thickness is 0.1575. The handle is 0.54. 0.45 up at the front. Because one thing, I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of got a little bit of a coffin shape to where it's a little bit thicker here in the center than it is on each end, which again I think help with that feeling like it's just locked into your hand. And it's going to weigh naked 4.55 ounces. So it's a thick boy. Put it in its taco sheath, you're carrying about 6.15 ounces. So for me, that is a pretty cool hard to use knife. Would it fit for my EDC everyday carry task? Probably wouldn't be as ideal as some others that I was going to look for if I was going to be doing more slicing and just doing basic stuff. But for opening packages, for having something that I can stick in a car door, that I can maybe not go out and break down 20 Amazon boxes, I'd probably pick a different knife. But this is more of a hard use beastie knife. So for camping, for hiking, for self-defense, there are a lot of places where I think this knife shines, and it's a very good value. I'll leave a link to it on Amazon site. It's also available on Kizer site and probably several retailers, but it's well under, I want to say under 70 bones. Don't quote me on that. I'll leave a link to it. But it's AEBL G10. It's the Kizer Quartz. It's designed by a fellow that I'd not heard about before, Cornel from Hungary, and I think it's cool. What I think is cooler is all of you guys. I want to say thank you to my channel members. I want to say thank you to any of you who come in and watch my knife and EDC content. I'll invite you to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon if you're so inclined. I'd also ask you, if you would, to hit a like or a dislike, leave a comment if something is on your mind, and most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.